Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Cancer for the month of January 2022. I hope all my Cancer friends are doing well. As you know, Cancer, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that may not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest for someone else. I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today. In the past position, we do have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Hierophant. In the challenging position, we do have the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Wands. In the present position, we have the Temperance, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, and in the future outcome position we have the Chariot, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Really great spread, dear Cancer. As you know, Ace of Pentacles is my favorite card, and you do have it, and no less in a present position, so this is really great. I think the month of January is going to be absolutely fantastic for you, dear Cancer. Do let me know in the comments how it goes. It helps me, connect with your energies as well as really receive feedback from you, and I do enjoy getting that. But if we start from the beginning in the past position, we do have the Ace of Swords, which is a card of success and victory, specifically as it relates to justice, specifically as it relates to having clarity and getting to the bottom of things, kind of getting to the truth of things, if you will. But definitely the Ace of Swords in the past position tells me that you were able to concentrate, you were able to focus, and you were able to kind of make a great realization that allowed you to plan ahead and act quickly. And it's interesting to me that the Ace of Swords here is clarified by the Hierophant, because the Hierophant is all about our belief system. It's all about the established rules. It's all about doing the right things, being ethical, being moral. And it's interesting to me that you had this clarity and this breakthrough regarding, approaching, different situations and relationships from an ethical perspective. And I think that really greatly benefited you. This is a really strong combination because the Hierophant, as you know, is a major arcana card, and he sits between these two pillars. He's got one pillar on the side, he's got another pillar on the side, and he sits in the middle, making up that third pillar. And then one pillar is like a pillar of severity, the other pillar is a pillar of mercy, and he is like this bridge, the third pillar that connects spirituality to practical, to earth kind of things. So he's someone that is trying to bring, heavenly values to earth, so that we follow the rules and we respect each other's boundaries, if you will. The Hierophant is a very significant card to receive in a reading, dear Cancer. But definitely you had a very significant epiphany. You had a very significant realization regarding the established rules, and so you were able to see a new path forward that you followed, and that path is going to lead you to abundance. We see the victory again in the Chariot card as well. In the challenging position, in the obstacle position, we have the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Nine of Wands. This is definitely a bit of a challenge that seems to me keeps following you from your past, especially with the Seven of Cups here. It seems to me there may be some unresolved emotions that you need to address. It looks to me that you may need to do some shadow work, and also practice staying in your own frame, practice staying grounded. realizing that you are a unique human being and the divine honors you, so you should honor yourself as well. All of us come to planet Earth to receive lessons, specifically when it comes to emotions and specifically when it comes to our limitations. And so the divine here is bringing you these two lessons, kind of to your attention, so that you're able to focus and work through them, in order to achieve the balance and the harmony and the success that you want to see in your life. But when you have this Seven of Cups in the challenging position, it tells me that you may be getting easily overwhelmed or confused by something. There may be some self-deception happening as well, so you definitely want to address that as well. You may be not following through on certain things, but the biggest thing here is emotions. There's some past emotions that may be confusing you, that may be creating illusions for you, that may be turning, those illusions into fear and anxiety, which kind of keeps you going round and round in a vicious circle. So you may want to look at the emotions that may be containing really important messages. Remember that as a unique human being, you should be staying in high vibrational mode. That is hard to do because we live in a complex world where we are bombarded by different messages, where we're bombarded by different criticisms from other people. Magazines tell us what we should be, what we should have, and movies tell us, that we are behind and we're not supposed to look the way we look or do what we do, or what have you. It is important to stay in your own frame and meditate and not be distracted by all the nonsense that you see around you. It's all the white noise. Other people have to make money, and sometimes, the only way they can make money is by putting out false messages, and it is up to you to decipher what works for you. If there's a message or a person or a relationship or a situation that triggers your emotions, you should be creating distance away from them. And sometimes your emotions get triggered by the closest people. That is when you lovingly detach from people that may be triggering your emotions. It could be friends, it could be relatives, it could be people at work, it could be many different things, but definitely figuring out your own emotions is something that you want to do well, because it will help you manifest things into your life much faster and also create the balance and the harmony that you need to have. Now, in the clarifying position, we do have the Nine of Wands, which is generally not actually a bad card, but when you have it in the challenging position, definitely tells me that you are giving up on something, that you are abandoning something, that you may be not really wanting to pursue something that is used to be important to you. There's definitely, with the Nine of Wands, a little bit of carelessness that may be happening. You may want to reevaluate your belief system, because lack of belief in yourself is what brings about this kind of abandoning of something attitude, giving up on something attitude, feeling like you don't have enough determination or willpower, because you most certainly do. So definitely this is something to be aware of in the month of January, dear Cancer. Now, in the present position, we do have Temperance, which is a major arcana card. This is a great card to have because Temperance is all about balance and harmony as well. She is someone that is represented by fire and the fire element. So she's bringing a lot of passion to you in the month of January. She's also represented by the planet of Jupiter. And as you know, Jupiter is a planet of good fortune and healing and expansion. So it does look like you're going to be making huge progress in the month of January, especially with the Chariot as well. Chariot is all about movement forward and progression. But with the Temperance, the Temperance here reminds you that you do want to focus on healing those areas of your life that require healing. You may want to use some patience as well, because patience is not supposed to be given to other people only. You are also to treat yourself with patience as well. Sometimes you need to be understanding of your own needs, and those needs may require patience. I know people don't like the P word, the patience word, because everyone wants everything to happen immediately, but sometimes healing takes time, and that is important to recognize. But patience is great. It's great for disagreements because she brings people together. She finds common ground between different people and kind of resolves disputes. Patience reminds us to be moderate, not to go from one extreme to another extreme. So she kind of brings that healing, calming, balanced energy that allows us to focus, to pursue our dreams, to plant seeds so that we can have ongoing harvest later on as well. But definitely something that you want is going to happen in the month of January. And I really like that you have in the clarifying position the Ace of Pentacles, because the Ace of Pentacles is all about abundance. It could be a new job opportunity. It could be some money coming to you because you made a good financial decision at some point. It could be that you are negotiating some sort of a loan. It could be that you are negotiating some sort of a contract, if you will. But there's definitely some kind of increased abundance that is coming to you in the month of January, which will solidify, of course, in the month of February and March as well. But in the future outcome position, you have the great combination of the Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles. The 10 here tells me that there's going to be some kind of a completion. There's going to be some kind of a payout when it comes to an investment. Remember that it's not everything is about money. Sometimes people make investments into relationships, into other people, into different situations or whatnot. So that needs to be considered as well. But with the Chariot, the Chariot is a major arcana card, and it is believed that the Chariot card was created based off of Julius Caesar when he was coming back to Rome from winning another battle. He was all, of course, victorious. And of course, the Chariot here symbolizes your self-control over different actions, self-control over different emotions. The Chariot is all about having willpower, about having determination, about moving forward and achieving and succeeding and mastering your own emotions, if you will. It is all about being your own hero. It is all about mastering the lessons that you have to master while you are here on Earth. Because as you know, dear Cancer, we are all leveling up from a third dimensional Earth to a fifth dimensional Earth. Now, what does a fifth dimensional Earth look like? It's when you look at your hand or whatnot, and you see that your hand starts to become translucent, when you see that your hand starts to kind of become have this kind of aura around it, if you will. When you look at trees or mountains and they start to become there's light coming off from them, you're starting to see kind of through them almost, if you will. That is what the fifth dimensional world is all about. The low vibrational emotions of anger and guilt and resentment and disappointment becomes really, really minimized, and tolerance and happiness and acceptance and all those positive emotions really come up to the surface, because we are all from the same source. You are your enemy and your enemy is you. We all come from the same source. Now when we get to planet Earth, yes, we get into these physical bodies, right? Because we enter this physical world through a woman's womb, through our mothers, and we then grow, and we have to learn everything from the beginning. We have to learn how to talk, how to walk, how to write, how to read, and as we learn all those lessons, we also have to learn our own limitations. We also have to learn our own emotions, and we also have to understand that trauma that may have been given to us in the past is nothing but a lesson. There's no such thing as enemy or no enemy, because we're all one. And again, that takes a little while to wrap your head around. The 3D world is quite complex, so it is important to make sure that you meditate. It is important to make sure that you drink plenty of water. Water is the most essential element. It is life. It is love. It is everything. Water is something that is so, so, so important. A lot of people spend, a lot of money on different vitamins and supplements when they don't even grasp the most important thing, water. Everything that you need has already been given to you. The sunlight, the water, the plants. Plants are very important. And of course, trees are very important as well. When you connect with nature, you ground yourself, and it helps you manifest things, and it helps you stay in your own frame and achieve things that you're meant to achieve. The whole point of coming to planet Earth is so that you can enjoy the fruits that the earth kind of gives you. But let's see what we can clarify with the two energy oracle cards that I pulled. And we have Healer of the Ages and Contract. The healing vibration definitely comes strong through this spread, dear Cancer. You have to focus on healing different parts of your emotions, healing different parts of your life. Healing is very important. And sometimes when you slow down, you allow yourself to feel. And when you feel, you're able to heal. And when you heal, you're able to grow. And sometimes slowing down is the most productive thing you can do. And also, it's important to realize that even though emotions can be scary at first, ultimately emotions, allowing even difficult emotions, like addressing them and whatnot, allows you to heal and bring that high vibrational energy back up quickly. This powerful being, the Healer of the Ages, is the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. The amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon the emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. Know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. And of course, the contract, partnership, and legal commitment. This card shows a contract in the background, ready to be signed, indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, the sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for the time being. The scales of justice also indicate that a legal action is underway. It is likely to turn out in your favor. This card shines a light on potential new opportunities, so remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way. Wow, what an amazing reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Cancer. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope to see you next time. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your December. Thank you so much, and have a great day.